So here we are, January the 19th, 2026, the start of a whole new year for UK 911 Media Productions, South Coast Cop Cars and all those other wonderful clubs out there here in the UK. Excuse the surroundings, I am actually in the studio room, but it's a bit of a mess at the moment because we're just doing it up and Christmas decorations are all boxed up but not in the loft yet, so they're all behind me. So just excuse that. But I just thought I'd take the opportunity to come on and update you all with what's going on in the world of myself and UK 911 Media Productions. So, last year for me was a massive year for learning all about this whole YouTube channel and how to put things together. And I've learnt that it can take some considerable time up. And hence that's why we're a bit behind with videos, and we had a few technical problems as well, which hopefully we've now overcome. Invested quite heavily in some new equipment, so this year hopefully the content will be of a better standard. However, I'm going to need your help. I've asked several times, and I'm now broadcasting out there. We need subscribers, people. We need to aim for 10,000 subscribers. And once we reach that, we can start earning a few pennies, and it is pennies, but a few pennies to put to the clubs to help buy things like gazebos and things. So all you need to do, it's totally free, is just get your friends, families, dogs, cats, whatever, to subscribe to the channel. It's totally free, and that really will help us. And secondly, as club members, any ideas, suggestions you have of content for the channel, let's sit down and chat about it over a coffee, and we'll put something together. And also when we're at events, if you've got any photos or videos that you've taken, if you forward them on to me, I can include them in the content that we will be putting out. My aim this year, apart from the club meets, is perhaps once a month have an update on what's going on, events coming up. I'm going to work very closely with Dean and Sharon on that, and we'll try and put some events together that you can all let Dean and Sharon know if you definitely can make it, or if you can't, or if it's something you're interested in. We really need to tidy up on that and get numbers confirmed ASAP. So a lot of hard work goes on behind the scene, I know personally. I've been there, done it. And this year we're just trying to make life a bit easier for Dean and Sharon. So any support you can give them as well with South Coast Cop Cars would be muchly appreciated. So, 2025, what a year. I'm going to chuck on some photos of myself and my year, and a little bit of a video of a recent trip we had out in Florida, and you'll understand why I've put it on there when you watch this. And also a few photos of memories, that some small amount of memories. I have vast amounts of great memories from 2025, but you'll be sat there all day watching them, so I've just picked out a few just to show you. And also I want to thank everybody for their support during 2025 with Big R, this transmission issue. We've got through the season, and I thank everybody that helped me with that. It was much appreciated. We've cracked, we believe, the ABS light issue, which most of you know I've had on since I took ownership of the car. Thankfully, Dean came over last weekend, and we plugged in his diagnostic machine. Discovered there's a module fault, and the actual fault was, we believe, a loose connection. We believe that's now sorted that out, which means now the car can go for an MOT. which is long overdue. The transmission, I wanted to keep it to a garage locally here in New Forest where I live. I want to support my local community as much as I can. We're not quite where we want to be with that, so I have spoke to Alders, and unfortunately they can't even look at the car until end of February, and even then we'd have to book it in after that for them to actually do any work that may be required. So I'm still open to options on that. We're going to book up Alders and then go forward, but if we can sort things out beforehand, brilliant. Alders have been very understanding there, and if we get it sorted, a thumbs up from them as well. So brilliant. Insurance. Most of you know, we South Coast Cop Cars had an agreement with Howdens that they'd sort of give us a discounted rate. They haven't this time round. My insurance is sky high. I've not renewed it at the moment, although it should be renewed. I'm in discussions with Howdens at the moment because we do give them free publicity on the end of the YouTube videos, which is something I'll come on to in a moment. And I basically told them they need to reduce the ridiculous cost of base part of £500. Otherwise the business will go elsewhere and I will take them off the channel, not a problem. But that leads me on to the YouTube channel. You will see and have seen organisations, companies, individuals that I've put on the end credits of the YouTube channel. These are all people that either myself support or as the club we support. You may see some additional ones on there, and some of them may be just local companies to me here in New Forest that have supported me. That will continue, and any further companies that wish to help us and support us, I'm quite happy to add their details too. It costs absolutely nothing to do that. One thing you will notice, Hampshire Constabulary or Hampshire New Isle White Constabulary are mentioned on the end credits, and this year I personally have been invited to help them out with their public engagement with the road policing unit and their neighbourhood teams, which I'm very pleased and honoured to be doing that, and hopefully get some of you guys to help out as and when you're available. That would be brilliant. I know from South Coast Cop Car point of view, we're very, very, very much pro supporting our local forces, no matter where we are in the world. Which brings me on to our recent trip. We had a trip out to the States, to Florida. I call it my second home, where we met up with Dean and Sharon, which was great, and I'll show you a few pictures of that. We had a great time, but we also visited some outfitters, which was fantastic. Bought some kit, which we brought home with us, and as many of you know, Dean and Sharon go to Las Vegas quite often, and quite often bring back equipment for people, clothing mainly. So that's brilliant. Everybody is now looking real smart, which is great for the public. The public really do enjoy seeing us, not only just with the cars, but with all the uniform and everything else to go with it, which is fantastic. So moving forward, we've got quite a few events this year in the penning stage, and if Dean puts it out and you're interested, please, as I keep saying, let them know, one way or the other. It makes life so much easier for us all. And going back to the Florida visit, unfortunately, somebody I've known for many years, he's an American, or was an American YouTube vlogger. He covered Disney, he covered Universal, he was great friends with Gatorland, and he'd done a lot of road trips, and was an absolutely top fella, and somebody that's really inspired me with the YouTube channels. And unfortunately, Adam DeWoo, he was known, passed just before Christmas. He was found at his home in Celebration in Florida, which is a fantastic place, and he will be sadly missed by lots of people. and I know the whole YouTube vloggers out in the States mainly will be knocked for six on Adam Steff. He was only 51, very young age. So this year I'm going to change a few things on the YouTube channel. So at the end of the videos you'll see a flickering candle. I've decided to do that because in the last year or so lost so many people very close to me, very dear to me, and people that have influenced me in my life. You all know the biggest one of those, which was Dear Dad. So you'll see that candle flickering in their memory at the end of videos. So if you're wondering why, that's the reason why. And also, thanks to Tracy, I now have a signature tune for the end of the contents. I've been struggling for a while. YouTube started clamping down on copyright and things of tunes I've used previously. So we've had this one actually written for me. I think it's great. Those that know me, if you listen to the words, you'll pick out things that most definitely are relevant to myself. So that's something you will see as well. And also, we've got some new backdrops on order. So instead of having the mess that you can see behind me now, we'll have some proper backdrops, because as I say, once a month hopefully you can sit down and have news updates and things for you. So you'll start to see those backgrounds beginning to be introduced over a period of time. Really it's only for me to say that, as I have already, appreciate every single one of you and your support during 2025. I can't express to you how much your support has meant. It's beyond words, to be perfectly honest. But I look forward to seeing you all during 2026, and one big event that we're all going to now. I think there's 20 plus cop cars going to be at the Rock and Ribs event down in Somerset, which Mr. Cunliffe, Two Pens, was originally responsible for encouraging, and we are all now going to be going down there. So looking forward to that. Should be great. We're potentially looking at another weekend down in Devon this year. Lots and lots of great things coming up, and hopefully get to see more of you than we do normally. And I'd like to say a big thanks to Nick, to Dean and Sharon, to Bob, to Paul, to Roy, to Sean, to young Ben, who's over in Canada but has recently been home. He's doing really well, people. His cancer scare has thankfully been kicked up the arse and disappeared. Ben's coming back during the summer, so hopefully going to catch up with him then. And Roger, another great thanks to Roger. He's Roger's our Roger, and don't change, mate, because we love you just as you are. And obviously Tracy, I'd like to thank her. She's been a tremendous support with this whole car and YouTube project, and without her help, a lot of it wouldn't be possible. She's been pushing me along when I've needed it, and I've appreciated that. As regards Big R, people keep saying to me, "Oh, when are you going to buy an Explorer? When you?" I'm not. I love the Ford Explorer, and if I had another choice of car to get, that would be it. However, Big R is more than just a Ford Crown Victoria to me. It's a memorial to my dear old dad, so it ain't going nowhere, people. But I am going to look at refurbishing the interior this year, in the sense of centre console needs sorting out, wiring looms needs sorting out, some additional lighting and replacement lighting needs to happen. As most of you know, I refurbished the light bar last year, which I'm very happy with. It's the internal side of the things that need to be done now, and people keep saying, "Oh, when are you going to respray it?" I'm not. I love the patina from when it was in service, so that's how it will remain. And general census of opinion of a lot of people I spoke to is keep it as original as you can. So that's what's going to happen with Big R. And obviously I'll hopefully update you very soon to say, yay, transmission's fixed, and off we go. Just get it through its MOT and insure it, then I will start to drive the car. because she's been sat there now since November. And something else as well is that I want you all to think about is I would like, how we're going to do it, I don't know. I'm not that particularly technically minded, but I'd like to link up at some point and do one mass YouTube interview come fun day with everybody. Probably Rock and Roll Ribs might be the day, but I want to get to interview as many people as I can and tell us all about their experiences with the cop cars and things. We've done it last year with a few people. We're running out of people now, so anybody that'd be up for that would be great. We want to do some interviews. One of the sergeants with Hampshire Road Policing Unit is keen for that. We're just trying to look in the diary and sort out when we've both got the time with our shift patterns and things that we can get together to do that. I'm quite happy if other people have officers that would be willing just to do a little YouTube video, tell us about their career, tell us about the cars that they drive, etc. I'd be quite willing to come and do that, and let's make this great passion of ours even more passionate, and spread the word. And everyone's changing cars. Everyone's changing cars, it seems, apart from a few of us. My little adopted brother out in Germany, Odin, he's changing cars. I'm not going to let out the bag what he's brought. I do know. And boy, yeah, quite jealous really, if I'm honest. Not, as I say, I'm not looking to change the car, but the car he's bought I think is, nice. Very nice. But Odin will let you all know that, and hopefully him and beautiful Melanie will be over at some point this year, more than once, hopefully permanently. We will see. Might have to be a couple of arm locks, I think, to sort that one out, but let's see what we can do. I know you all enjoy their company, so hopefully they'll be over and we can get together with them. So in the meantime, people, say ideas would be appreciated. Subscribing, you family, friends, very much appreciated, and honestly it will really, really help us grow the channel. Signed up quite a few people out in Florida this time round. Most of them are serving deputies in Orlando and surrounding areas, and let's look forward to a fantastic 2026, and I wish everybody good health, happiness, and smiles for miles, lots of them. But in the meantime, from me, again, thanks for your support, really appreciated, and I look forward to catching up with you and as many as we can during this coming 2026 season. Cheers, everybody. So good morning, UK 911 Media Productions on the road. Here we are in beautiful Florida, Orlando. It's the 25th of November today, and this is not going to be about showing you all around the hotels and all that. Specifically, just a bit of time away, and hopefully we'll be meeting up with Darren. It's early in the morning, jet lag. Meeting up with Dean and Sharon at some point in the next few days. So a little bit of a South Coast Cop Car reunion here in beautiful Florida. So we travelled yesterday, Virgin Airlines, who I must say were absolutely superb yesterday. The seating was absolutely spot on, and the plane was really, really nice, really comfortable, and the crew were just fabulous. Really looked after us. So we didn't do much yesterday. We're staying just for a couple of days here at the Roseanne Inn in Lake Buena Vista. So if you're ever coming out to Florida and you want to stay in a real budget hotel, which has got everything you need, it's a partner of Disney hotels. They lay on a shuttle bus to and from the parks, which you can get from right outside the front door here. And we're in Lake Buena Vista, which is ideal routes to get just about anywhere in the Orlando area and further beyond. So we're staying here at the Roseanne Inn in Lake Buena Vista. We're just going to go off and explore the shopping, and then tomorrow, the 26th, we move on to Disney. But in the meantime, we'll pop up a few little photos of here. But as I say, if you're looking for a budget hotel to bring with family, it's got a lovely swimming pool. The facilities are superb. We just had breakfast here, which you couldn't fault at all. It's absolutely the ideal place to come. So in the meantime, I'm not going to vlog this like your vloggers you get on YouTube about Florida holidays. However, I'll probably use one or two of their catchphrases. So let's just see how many of you follow their vlogs and can identify the catchphrases that they use. But for now, we'll catch you in the next one.
Sunrise paints the eastern sky, a new day's dawning bright. Old Ford truck on dusty roads, bathed in morning light. Gordon County on my mind, every field and stream. Just a simple country chef living out a dream. Got my badge and my trusty hat, and a smile for every face. Keeping peace in this quiet town, finding my own place. Oh, the sheriff of Gordon County, with a sausage roll in hand, sipping on a Dr. Pepper, patrolling this green land. From the pine trees to the pastures where the wildflowers grow, watching over good folk, putting on a show. The radio crackles low and soft, a gentle country tune. The windows down, the wind blows free beneath the midday moon. See old Mrs. Gable away from her porch swing, slow and wide. She knows I'm always watching now, with nowhere left to hide. Checking fences, checking barns, just making sure it's right. Keeping everything in order from morning till the night. Oh, the sheriff of Gordon County, with his sausage roll in hand, sipping on a Dr. Pepper, patrolling this green land. Pine trees to the pastures where the wildflowers grow, watching over good folk, folks chase the city lights, the hustle and the speed. But give me open roads and fields, that's all I'll ever need. Simple pleasures, honest work, a life that feels so true. Underneath the Georgia sun, I'll